I want to just mention one thing by way of contrast. We just spoke about how the Lord does not show himself for the rest of that life, and he is not able to have the Lord's darshan whenever he desires, because the Lord cannot be controlled in this way by any mechanical process. It's interesting, at the end of this same chapter, after Narada Muni takes his next birth, then he says exactly the opposite. He says now, when he is now Devarshi Narada, he is the sage traveling through anywhere he likes, he says, I can see the Lord whenever I like. This is verse 33. He says, Ahuta iva me shigram. Shigra. The Lord comes, Ahuta iva, as if I have invoked him. In other words, the way one would do at a yajna, where one invokes the devas, one invokes Lord Vishnu and says, please come and attend this fire ceremony, this yajna. In the same way, he says, Ahuta iva me shigram. The Lord comes as if called, as if invoked, right? For darshan. So it's always been striking to me how in this chapter there's this contrast where on the one hand the Lord is teaching him this tough love, where he's saying, no, you do not have me on your command, and longing for me is the way you're going to develop your bhakti. And then eventually, when his bhakti develops to this really heightened level that we know Narada Muni has, then he actually gets what he wants. He has the ability, the Lord then becomes bound, right, by Narada's love. And he's able to invoke the Lord to visit him, or he says to call him at any time that he likes. And in some sense, the Lord becomes predictable, not because the Lord loses his independence, but because he's bound by his love, right? That bhakti binds him. So I just want to point out that contrast because it occurs in the same chapter, two different points saying exactly the opposite things. And one can only imagine that it's because of Narada's own evolution as a devotee.